My name is Jereme Monteau. We're currently sitting right in front of Juniper Gulch in the Owyhee Canyonlands.
All right, giddy up.
What I like to do when I come out here is try and get some good trail runs in. The terrain out here is second to none. I first came here in May to try and run the last 170 miles of the Oregon Desert Trail. You know, doing a 100-miler was something that I think every ultra runner, when you start, you do your first 50K, you instantly kind of start thinking about, okay, a 100-miler is sort of the pinnacle, I think, of the ultra running scene. We were surprised, I think, from the very beginning about how wild the terrain was and how remote. When you first get out here, you are struck by how quiet it is when you stop. And at night, how dark it can get and how bright the stars get. It's getting harder and harder to find those spots where it's dark, it's quiet, it's untouched. The things to see out here are mind-blowing. The desert component is cool. It's, to have the sage and the juniper, and you're getting a lot of this character. One of the things that makes the Owyhee special for me and different from other places I go is to have a canyon like this running through the landscape. There aren't a lot of other spots where you've got a canyon that just sort of comes out of nowhere off the landscape, and you can be 20 yards from this canyon and you wouldn't know it's there until you get right up to the rim, and then all of a sudden you're looking down a pretty significant drop. The name itself has an interesting story. There were some Hawaiian trappers, I believe, that got lost. So they ended up naming the area, or started calling the area the Owyhee for those folks. I think it's important to raise awareness for the Owyhee because in and of itself, it is a really unique place that offers some really unique things like the canyon and the river and the rocks and the landscape and the wildlife, but it also represents wild places. I think it's important that people know that these places still exist and they're out here and they're for everybody. And we as a society still value that.